Oh, are you here? Hello? Hi. So here we are with an update on this tank. This is the one I had originally put in the Plenum, although so many days ago, which was December 31st. So I haven't had an update on this tank. You know, kind of want to give it some time, let the Plenum ripen up and do its thing. So I have read some comments where you wanted some water parameters, and I had said that I was going to go out and get an ammonia nitrate test because I don't have those things here. I've not tested for them. I tend not to have to test for them, although I probably should. Excuse me while I move some equipment out of the way. So I figured, why not just kind of go through this? I did pick up a phosphate test kit. It's registering like about 10 parts, I guess. Let me see. Where's the test kit? The test kit's in the box. The last phosphate test I did, it was just showing bare minimum. So I have added a phosphate sponge material. It looks like this. Here's a piece of it. Right? It comes in a bag, and I pull it out and I cut it into pieces, and I save the scraps because there's nothing wrong with the scraps, and I can use them for other filters, and I just jam them in there and use them up. Waste not, want not. So I don't know where I do have the test. I could go through it. I'll probably do that later tonight when I have a little bit more time. I'm kind of in between doing things right now, and I just wanted to do a quick update. So what has happened with this aquarium? So on Sunday I did do a water change. I gently just ran the vac cleaner, the gravel vac, off, right, just along the top like this of the substrate to just suck up some of the larger debris. Other than that, I haven't done anything else with this tank other than top it off, and as you can see, I have a lot of water evaporation. So we'll be topping this off. So what I'm going to do now is kind of pull the camera in closer so you can get a look at this, because there were some interesting findings when I was cleaning the tank. I'll go through that as we go get you closer to the tank to see the fish. Yeah? No? I don't know. Hold on. Alright, so here we are. Forgive the unsteadiness of the video as I am hand holding this camera. So, any deaths? Absolutely not. All the fish are healthy and they're getting fat, so I'm really very pleased with that. But let's get in a little closer, and I'm going to go over a few things I had gone through with one of my videos. So if you look closely, you'll see that fringy stuff. Well, that's an algae of some sort. That was green when I originally tore down the tank. However, it's not green anymore. It's this color. And when I went in there to do the tank maintenance, I just kind of took my finger and it just fell right off. So I don't think it's alive anymore. Or if it is, it's barely alive. I do have some growing up here on here. So you can see it's a little green. I have learned to embrace my algae. Why fight it? As long as it's not out of control, I don't really have an issue with it. There's a few other spots, right? There's one. It tends to be more greener on the wood surfaces than it does on the rock surfaces. This particular plant, as you can see, I did trim off the dead branch that was in there previously. Branch, leaf, stem, etc. Some green growth on the gravel, right? But again, I don't particularly mind. It's okay. It's kind of natural. If you don't agree, then certainly let me know. What I am really pleased about is, yeah, I did move this. So this was the stem of Anubias that was kind of tucked over in the back corner. As you can see, the leaves are coming. It's got more leaves on it now than it has ever had in its life that I've ever owned this plant material. The crypts are taking in nicely. a little bit of algae on the side. I'm not exactly sure what it could be. Again, I suspect that the whole system is kind of going under an aging process. The other major update is I have managed to get the water flow out of the water stem lower. That's about as low as it's going to go. It looks a little fast on video, but it's just, if I go any lower, then it doesn't bubble at all. So it's right at the precipice of the air pump being able to supply enough pressure for it to work and not work. The growth of plants, this floating plant here, kind of overtook my aquarium. I thinned it out by 60%, and already it has multiplied. So it is what it is. I like the floating plant. I don't care what people say. It's my plant. I'm going to keep it, and it's okay. So that's this update. My little auto cat. There's 4 of them in here. They're all doing really well. This one over here is my oldest. He's going on 4 or 5 years. I don't think the camera's going to focus in. There we go. They just have nice striking colors. Go ahead, flare up, get angry. There you go. He's happy. He gets along with the Daniel Kayathids. So temperature, let me see. Temperature's just right. It's not too hot, not too cold. I'm working on another tank to get the temperature down. So that's it. This plant up front, it's hanging in there. I'm not really sure what's going on with it. I suspect 2 things. Either my water is way too soft and I don't have enough dissolved organic material in order to keep this particular plant alive, but the swords and the crypt is doing well. The other plant back there, I have the tag somewhere. I could tell you the name. I'm sure most of you would know the name of that plant, but it's doing well. It's actually got new growth on it, so I'm very pleased with that. I suspected that was going to die. The Java fern is coming in. It's recouping nicely. Where is it? Oh, there's a plug of it right there. There's another plug up here. And there's another plug down here. I'm going to have to move that, but it's okay. So it's doing well. Show you the filter. The filter is a Marina slim filter S10. So here's my hand. You can see that just 2 fingers are right. It's very slim. Take that off. This is the phosphate absorbing sponge, and I just have a, just a general filter pad in here. There's no carbon based anything in here, so it's just that. And it's performing well, so we're happy. The fish are happy. If the fish are happy, I'm not losing fish, the plants are hanging in there, then I'm okay with the way it's progressing. And again, this is now only 30 days into this project. As many of you know and have watched the other video, I did the 20-gallon long, which is over to on the right hand side here. I'll be doing an update on that. I would show you my other fish, but that tank water has turned completely green and is really disgusting. And I'll have an update on my 7-gallon fluval as well with the pencil fish. And that tank is not as old as this one, but as far as the Plenum installation is concerned, but we'll handle each of these updates individually. Alright, so if you have any questions, concerns, comments, please let me know, and hopefully we'll see you around. Hope you all have a great day. Stay warm. Bye.